Testing one two. Okay, hold on. Testing. Okay, now everyone can hear me. All right. Hello, everybody. This is Gohard here, and welcome back to Red Embrace Hollywood. The last episode we have picked a mentor named Rendell, and he pretty much asked us out on a date. So let's go. Before we do begin, I would like to say, please be sure to leave a thumbs up, comment down below, share the channel, and if you want to stay notified, please be sure to subscribe to my channel and hit that bell button to always know when I'm uploading or when I'm streaming or premiering. Your support is very much and highly appreciated. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this thing started. Oh crap! I did not mean to do that. I did not mean to do that. Oh wow. Wait. I did not mean to do that at all. Can I go back? Oh yes, 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 yes. I can indeed go. Ah, freak. There we go. Ah, gotcha. No, 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 no. Load. I want to load. Yes, yes, I want to load. There we go. Oh wow, that was a big cluster. Also, hold on. Oops. Hold on. Hold on. I'm not even sure if anybody can hear the volume of the screen. Hold on. Give me a few minutes. Oops, that's the wrong one. Trying to understand why um the TV portion is not exactly working, which is really weird. Oh wait, hold on. Just give me a few minutes. Okay, everything seems to be a bit up. Yeah, everything seems to be up. So, oh wait. I think I know why. I think I know why exactly. Hold on. Okay, never mind. I spent the rest of the night mingling with mortals, curious about my new skills. Immediately, I noticed that people treated me in a different way. No matter what I said, it seemed much easier to persuade them, like my words had a magical effect. And sometimes, when I made eye contact with a nearby human, they start to look almost mesmerized. Like hypnosis, maybe? Was this part of my power? No, I think that's a part of the lure, honey. I mean, not lure, but allure. Your appearance is whatever. Your energy. Some people are really drawn and just drawn and attracted by people with dark energy. It's just something about how the way that vampires and other supernatural beings carry themselves in some genres. But anyways, let's continue. But as I toyed with my perspective, talents, I noticed something unsettling. Every time I tried to charm someone, I lost all sense of self for a split second. It was like I only existed in their eyes, in their world, and my heart felt like an empty, hollow shell. I've had to be careful with my abilities. because if I have strained them too hard, that disturbing feeling might stick in my head permanently. Finally, I began heading back to the hotel. A fresh hunger stirred in my gut. Sunrise was still an hour off, so I could feed from a human if I wanted. If I wanted to. Drink from a human or drink from a blood pack. Okay. So, uh, I guess it really doesn't like matter. I'm just gonna go and drink from a blood pack. I think that would be more of a hold on. Okay, I'll try to go drink from human instead. See what happens. There was no point struggling against my instincts. If animals hunted in the wild, then I could hunt in the streets. It was only natural. After a short search, I found a woman just outside a restaurant's back exit, probably leaving her shift. She looked baffled as I pulled her aside. Hey, little mama, let me whisper in your ear. No, I'm just joking. I didn't say it wasn't said there. But once I sank my fangs into her neck, her confusion faded into mindless bliss. Or much like how I was in the beginning, with a pleasant warmth now tingling inside me. I left her sitting in a daze by the door, where she probably soon be discovered. Oh, I think I made a mistake. By the time I returned to my hotel room, settling in for the night, everything was beginning to feel more natural. It was still bizarre to think I'd been turned into a blood sucking pretty corpse, but I realized something important. I could use my house to better understand myself. My house doesn't have to define my nature. I'll go with this one. I could use my house to better understand myself. Right? Should I say that? Wait. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a spider by the toe, ever harder, let it go. Eeny, meeny, miny. Wait, hold on. Let me try to do this again. This is a tough choice. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a spider by the toe, ever harder, let it go. Eeny, meeny, miny. Screw it, I'm taking this one. My house doesn't define me. Although my inscribed blood reflect my personality, I didn't need to conform to it. I followed my mind and desires and do what I wanted, not just what my blood wanted me to do. As morning crept closer, I crawled up on the bed to hide away from the sun. I resolved to keep that promise. After all, undead or not, the week wouldn't last long in Hollywood. Oh, sound like I'm going evil right here. Ooh, nice car. The night sky flickered past outside my car window. It starts almost invisible. It stars almost invisible through all the light pollution. I was on my way to South Los Angeles, courtesy of Sora's driver. He never said a word, which was slightly unnerving, but the circumstances didn't really lend themselves to small talk. Only a few days ago, Marcus and I had taken this same sedan to the Hollywood Heights Hotel, and now here I was riding it again, rolled out like a bowling ball from Sari's fingertips. Unlike my previous mission, I hadn't been given a lot to go on. All I knew was the description of Cerise agent, a Latina square blood gray suit with a blue shirt appeared in her mid 30s. She's gone missing a few days ago, and even though Cerise said the agent usually took lengthy vacations, I had a bad feeling about this. Before long, the sedan pulled over to a seemingly random point on the street. Of course, the driver didn't say anything, but I could guess that this was my drop off point. Oh wow, looks like a really bad area. I left the car for the streets of South LA, wondering how exactly to start my search. Asking around wouldn't be a bad idea, though most of the people passing by looked pretty unsavory. I could also try to track her down myself if there were any traces left for her scent. My best bet was probably to look for any clues or signs of struggle, ask around for info about the agent, try to track her scent, go watch a movie. Um, I will try. I guess it doesn't really matter what I do right here. Hold on. Excuse me. I'm gonna try to look for some any signs of struggles. If she's been attacked, there might be some kind of clue left behind. It was a long shot, but it might be worth a try. I combed through the streets and the alleys, trying to find anything that would give me a hint to the agent's whereabouts. But there was nothing to be found besides litter, grim, and generally human misery. I have to take a different approach, maybe something more suited to my scrying talents. Okay, I wandered back to my starting point, mulling over what to try next. Okay, I'm gonna try ask for some info. That seemed to be the next thing to do. Asking around for info about the agent. Rumors and potential witnesses were probably my best bet. I have to remember I was dealing with mortals, though. I wasn't sure if that made things easier or harder. I wandered around for a little while, talking to a few people who seemed like they hung out on the street: prostitutes, pimps, dealers, and the homeless. The homeless, but most of them weren't really willing to talk, and the ones that did talk had seen the agent. Just as I was starting to get frustrated by my string of failures, someone on the street caught my eye. A middle-aged man leaning on the wall outside a storefront, his eyes intently flicking over the people passing by. He looked like the type of guy who probably drove a white van with tinted windows and carried Chloroform in his back pocket. But with the keen stare, he might seen something. Okay, then let's ask him. Oh, wait, he must not be important. Okay. Without pausing to reconsider my questionable decision, I quickly approach him. Well, hello there, honey. The man's eyes roam over my face, crawling down my body. Bro, you don't want this. Judging from his eager, predatory smile, I probably wasn't dealing with some pleasant gentleman out for a smoke. Hello. You look a little lonely over here all by yourself. Hey, I was wondering if I could ask you a question. I'm looking for a Latina in her mid 30s, gray suit, blue shirt. You seen her? Okay, two questions. A question that I will probably have to, a statement first, and then, a question that I would most likely follow suit on if I was in this predicament. But I'm gonna go and say be a little nice by saying, I was wondering if I could ask you a question. Mm-hmm. He didn't even seem to be paying attention to what I said, judging from the way his gaze was still roaming over me. Oh, I think he gets it in mind. But hold on. Excuse me, my eyes are up here. Mm-hmm. They're pretty too, just like the rest of you, honey. Oh my goodness, he would get socked. And I like to see the rest of you. Oh yes, I will. Listen, this is important. I really need to find her. Tell me what I want to know right now, or I'll beat you into a slimy pulp. Nah, don't need to get violent. Oh, it can't be that important, honey. I'm sure she could wait. We can talk about whatever your little heart wants, but let's have some fun first, hmm? Well, this was a waste of time. Hey, wait! We could have all sorts of fun together. I promise. But I was already turning away. There was a pretty high chance a sleazy slime balls didn't know anything, and even if he did, I probably wouldn't be able to get it out from without debasing myself. Maybe it was better to try and look somewhere else. Hey! As I headed further down the street, a different voice called out to me. I turned to see a young woman hurrying up to my side, some human I'd never seen before. I overheard you talking to that guy back there. He's a manager at the shop I work at. She giggled, twirling a strand of her hair around one finger. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I see. Did you want to tell me something? Shop. Like a brothel or something? No. No, 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 no. I'm gonna try to be more nice here. I'm gonna say I'm so sorry. It's really not that bad. Anyway, I was out. I was out on the street with him the night when we saw that girl pass by, the one you mentioned. My boss, he like wanted to go on a date with her or something, so he followed her down that side road, that one back there. Hmm. Go what? She flickered her thumb over her shoulder towards the alley at the end of the block. Did she go inside somewhere? Did she look hurt? Was someone with her? I'm listening. My boss said she, my boss said she like vanished somewhere in that alley, but I don't know where she went. It's a dead end. It sounds like you're her friend, so maybe you can figure it out. You look like you know what you're doing. No, the freak I don't. Thank you, miss. I'll go see if I can find her. That's because I do. See ya. Whoa, that's a douche word to say. Yeah, and it's not going to be you. Bye. That's another douche word to say to somebody. Okay, I'll be nice. Thank you, miss. I'll go see if I can find her. Yeah, good luck. I mean, she was just being nice, so there's no need to be a douche. Turning around, I made my way toward the alley the girl pointed to me, pointed, keeping my eye out for any sign of a struggle. But I couldn't see or smell anything, just a putrid mix of urine and sweat. And when I wandered further in, I realized why they thought the agent disappeared. It was very much a dead end, except for the manhole leading to the sewers. If the agent was chasing someone or running from someone, it seemed like a perfect escape route. Knowing I had to be on the right track, I grabbed the manhole cover and easily yanked it off. I dimmed easily. Yeah, a damp, smelly darkness yarned at me from below, but unfortunately, it seemed like the only way forward. After climbing down the ladder, I stepped off the bottom rung into a murky, shallow water. A few rats darted away, squeaking in terror, like I barged into their private meeting. I really hadn't come to LA expecting to splash around in the sewers, but life was just full of surprises. Oh, look at that! Nice animation. That little upward camera animation there. Cautiously made my way forward, trying to spot any sign of the agent. The stench of sewage was almost unbearable. It was bad enough as a human, but as a vampire, it felt like I was snoring a line of garbage. Ugh! Ooh, goodness gracious, that's a bad smell. Ironically, just a few hours ago, I'd been lounging in my extravagant hotel suite, and now here I was getting intimately acquainted with LA's waste. In the middle of all that filth and vermin, I pondered how this seriously wasn't worth it. Yeah, that's definitely me right there. I was just doing what I had to do. A crab hike was a good practice. Nah, that's sarcasm right there. I'm going with this. I was just doing what I had to do. This was just another part of the job. Maybe not the most enjoyable field work, but I wasn't about to bolt at the sight of some rats. The further I ventured into the sewers, the more uneasy I felt. My sharpened instincts jumped at every noise, every strange flicker of light, and yet nothing came out of the darkness. Then, over the awful smell of LA's Vera's waste, I suddenly picked up a different scent. Blood. I hope it's not Chris's blood. No, 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 no. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I had to do it. I had to do it. Okay, I had to do it. Blood. But it was strangely exurate, a warped version of the sweet smell I was used to. I followed the bitter scent down several tunnels, staying on high alert. Closer. It was so close now. Anticipation filled my empty gut. What do you mean empty? You had ate. No, you had drunken a woman's blood who just got off the shelf and you left her there. So you didn't just eat anything. I mean, your gut. I mean, you did, but your gut isn't empty. I'm just gonna say it like that. I rounded yet another corner, and then the smell stopped. It was strongest right here, but I couldn't see anything but water and floating garbage. Had I missed something? Just as I was about to turn around, my gaze fell on a ruined TV lying on a pile of clothes. It looked unnatural, out of place, and the water around it was a different color. But as I started, but as I stared at the TV set, I slowly realized I wasn't looking at someone's discarded trash. The screen was torn out, but instead of exposed wires inside it, I saw a mangled head. Whoa, that pile wasn't just clothes, it was a body. With a chill creeping up my spine, I slowly stepped closer, studying the corpse. When I recognized its features, my stomach clenched in dread. This was Sirius Agent. At least from what I could tell, her body was completely mutilated. Someone had a, someone had opened a manhole in the bottom of a TV and struck it over her head. Examined the body more closely. Back away. Let's examine it more closely. She looked like she had been attacked by a wild animal. Huge chunks of her flesh sliced off, bones sticking out, clothing torn into shreds. And more strangely, she was missing her eyes and ears. But judging from their precise cuts there, they'd been removed with almost surgical precision. As my eyes traveled down the massacred body, I spotted something on the ground by its side. It was a small piece of oddly bright stationery printed with almost mechanical perfect handwriting. It's always the same. It must have been a note from the killer. Cerise will definitely want to see this. I bent down to gingerly grab the paper, folding it up into folding it up to stick in my pocket. At that moment, I felt something on my shoulder. Was there a rat? A cold grasp squeezing tightly. Oh, did somebody nope, 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 nope. Somebody just grabbed my shoulder. I don't know who it is. It could be that driver. It could be that sharp person. But it's a cold grip. Real cold. So I'm not gonna try to run. That's crazy. So my instinct would not be to ask who's there if somebody just touched my shoulder. So I'm gonna try to do something else. I return attack. I rolled around ready to lunge forward and strike. But two hands instantly caught my wrist, twisted them painfully before pushing me back. As I stumbled a few feet away, I jerked my head up towards the figure, ready to eradicate the unknown. Are we now? How fascinating. Who? Oh, Marcus! Man, dude, man, I'm telling you, man, bro, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that, man. I was scared I was gonna get a game over. I was so scared I was gonna get a game over. There stood Marcus, his pale eyes shining brightly. Phew, I'm glad it's just you, Marcus. How did you sneak up on how did you sneak up like that? Was that really necessary? Elf, you scared the crap out of me. Actually, I would indeed say that. Well, probably not these two words. Yeah, but I would definitely say that. Well, we are in a sewer, so I suppose uh, that's as good a place as any. Hmm? Hmm? Cringe. Turning away from me slightly, Marcus lowered his gaze to the gory mass of flesh that was one serious agent. I saw a keen interest in his eyes, almost almost fascination, not the look you usually observe a mangled corpse with. I gather the red queen sent you here. She will applaud your investigative skills, no doubt. Tell me, just what do you believe happened to this unfortunate soul? She into some twisted cycle who decided to kill her. Someone was chasing her and caught her. They cut out her eyes they cut out her eyes and ears. It wasn't just mindless killing. Yeah, I definitely say that. One would be inclined to think so indeed. A message, or perhaps self therapy, of the most vascular kind. Hands clasped behind his back, Marcus strode towards the corpse, circling around it with an erratic light in his eyes. The bottom of his long coat swashed in the discolored water, soaked and dripping, but he didn't seem to particularly mind. I suggest you tread very carefully around this matter, Gold. There is a sense of formless malice in the air, festering loathing that something created. Excuse me. Care to explain what that something is? Okay. Do not underestimate the wretch. I found whoever did this and make sure they don't harm anyone else. It's Saria's problem, not mine. She just sent me to get the agent. Why are you here anyway? To investigate? Yeah, I probably wouldn't want to know about that. In a certain sense of the word, yes. Or you look pleased, bro. I am here. I am not here on orders. Merely scientific curiosity. As Marcus' calm drills echoed off the walls, putting me slightly more at ease. My body seemed to suddenly remember the stench around me, making it difficult not to gag. It was the acid smell of the agent's blood, churning in my gut, even overpowering the scent of the rotten flesh. Ah. As if sensing my thoughts, Marcus took a deep, long sniff of the air, his eyelids fluttering close. Are you enjoying this, Marcus? Like, really enjoying this? Dude? If you're puzzled as to why the smell of her blood is so rich, beyond the advanced state of decay, of course, it's because of a rather curious phenomenon. He wandered back towards me, observing my face intently. To humankind, vampire blood is wonderful, intoxicating, a drug beyond any other. In fact, it gives them certain temporary powers, usually a very weak form of their donor's own. But to other vampires, another Night Stalker's blood is the most repelling taste on earth. A rare few of our kind can drink vampire blood without throwing it back up, but in most cases, we are all but toxic to each other. You seem like you're enjoying that very well, my dude. So even if vampire drinks another's blood, they don't get any powers. Ah, I was hoping it'd be a special bonding thing. I guess whoever killed the agent wasn't out for her blood then. If they were, they certainly made an obscure mess of it, a atrocious mess of it. But I suspect they had other uses in mind for her, whatever they may be. Marcus tilted his head to the side, exhaling a quiet sigh, his thoughts seeming to drift off somewhere else. Ah, well, enough of such morbid travities. Trivialities. I shall be crawling back to my shop. But before I do, I wanted to mention something that you may find important. Lay it on me, my dude. Lay it on me. Oh, what might that be? More sagely advice? Can't we just talk about cans or something for once? I can imagine a certain person picking that. I can actually imagine a certain person. Hold on. Wait. Let me do this right quick. I'm gonna be very quick with this. I promise. I promise. I'm just gonna take a little snap picture of that. There we go. That is done. Okay. Oh, what might that be? Now, despite what you may think, the number of vampires in Los Angeles is fairly low. Most of us all know each other, or at least other names. Go on. And that's exactly why word about you was spread faster than her. Wait, 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 hold on, wait. I was always used to say something was spread like fire, like wildfire or something. But this, wait, hold on. I gotta, there's something I gotta do right quick because this is gonna be a lot of reading. So I need to kind of keep my throat moist. Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Okay, let's try to reread okay, this section again. Okay, let's do that again. Um, and that's exactly why word about you was spread faster than herpes, and the game was spin the bottle. Uh, in fact, I've a I've a mind to believe it's already spreading. Everything you do or say will get out somehow. Somehow. Keep that locked up in your mind somewhere safe and sound. Okay. Uh, I guess I should try to keep a low profile then. Well, any publicity is a good publicity, right? They can they can talk about me all they want. I don't care. Okay, I do care actually, because like I said before in the first part, when my character first became a vampire, uh, what the person did is against the rules of the masquerade. So it is always good to keep a low profile. You don't want to be high profile or anything like that, because that will draw a lot of attention to vampire hunters or vampire slayers or people who want to become vampire hunters or vampire slayers if you become that outrageous and that out of control. So the first one will probably be the best option to go. You most certainly can, but I will suggest a different solution. Like what? Consider association more with your fellow stalkers of the night, indeed as often as you can. Not just the vampires who share your beliefs either. A creature is corrupted when they hold in a higher esteem those who age with them rather than those who don't. Make allies or at least observe your enemies, because someone will always find a fantastic excuse to hate you, even if you made Jesus look like he wasn't trying hard enough. Um, oh, I get, okay, I think I understand what he's saying. I understand what he's saying. You can find art kind of everywhere. The slaughtering house, the abattoir, I mean to say, the streets, the bar, the beach, the hotel. He gestured generally, grandly in a half circle with one hand, as if using the surrounding filth to symbolize LA. And you know where my den of depravity is, of course. The hooker shop. I mean, a shop. Then I'll start looking around for allies. Thanks, Marcus. Time to jump. To time to jumpstart my vampire social life. Feels like high school all over again. I don't know. I have a hard time getting along with other people. Okay, I understand he's trying to help, so I'll do that. Thanks. I'll start looking around for allies. Think from Marcus. Now are you thanking me because you appreciate me, or because you like me as one of those allies? Bro, I'm just saying thank you, or are you trying to tease me, bro? Politics always add such a dreadful veneer over everything, don't they? Such is the nature of man. He exhaled a long, quiet sigh, smiling wistfully for some reason or another, but probably not from sympathy. But just as he turned to leave, Marcus paused, throwing a sudden glance back towards me. I'm sure our roads will cross again sooner or later, Gold. Whoa, what's up with that smile, bro? What's up with that smile? No need to take the one less travel. It makes little difference in the end. He raised two fingers to offer me a casual wave, eyes glinting behind his glasses. As Marcus disappeared around the corner, his presence rapidly faded, almost as if the darkness had just swallowed him up. For all I knew, maybe it had. With the killer's note in my hand and the image of Soraya's dead agent burned into my brain, I made my own exit. Back on the car, the driver had been patiently waiting for me. Of course, He said nothing as I climbed into the sedan, even though I probably smelled like all of LA's bodily waste. Surely even he wonders sometimes if he was being paid enough for all this. I quit if I was doing that job. Okay, so I'm back at a hotel, looks like it. The glimmering hotel lobby welcomed my return with warm lamplight. Do I jump in the shower first thing I do? But the second I stepped inside, the desk clerk hastily motioned me over, offering me the telephone and the scribbled phone number. Apparently, Cerise was traveling and couldn't receive my report in person, so I had to ring up her hotel. Man, what kind of BS is this junk? Yeah, Cerise Lockett speaking. Broad. I mean, her voice crackled sharply at me, brisk as ever. Who is this? Who the freak you think it is? Hello, Cerise. It's Gold. Your favorite little mistake. um, hold on. Wait. Uh, which one shall I choose? Oh my goodness. Hold on. Let me kind of try to save this because I don't want to make a mistake. So I'm gonna save it right here. There we go. And see where that gets me. Um, your favorite little mistake. Ah, yes. I suppose using your name would have been too much effort. Oh, you freaking chick. Okay, let's see if she'll say the same thing here. Yes. Let's see. Hold on. Ah, good. I was expecting you to call. I apologize for not being there to speak with you, but I'm afraid I had to attend to business matters. Like that sewers that you had me to go to. I assume you found the agent then. Give me the details of your report. Oh, she's dead. Uh, let's see. Should I tell her everything? No, I keep some details to myself. Tell her most of the details, but leave some out. I described the agent's grisly corpse, but I didn't bother to mention the way I discover her or the note. I see. After I finished, the light went silent for several long moments. It doesn't seem like an act of intimidation, but it's most particular, peculiar to leave a body in the sewers regardless. Her halting words sounded a little weary, concern rippling through her voice. To be perfectly honest, this strikes me as the work of an independent rogue or a serial killer rather than an assassin. Rather unnerving to say the least. We shall all be careful until the culprit's found. The price of my therapy bills is going to be even more unnerving. Well, she's dead, and what's done is done. Oh, wow, I'm just cold-hearted. We're just gonna be a little nice here. Excuse me. We should be. We should all be careful until the culprit's found. I agree. It may be an isolated incident, but I would rather not lose any further associates to some unhinged killer. Cerise pointedly cleared her throat, and just like that, glided on to the next subject. Your timing, as always, is perfect. I recently received a message about a few problematic mortals. These past 2 nights, it will appear they've been searching for vampires, most likely a part of some supernatural teleport publication. She let out a quiet, weary exhale that suggests this kind of thing wasn't new. Normally, they wouldn't be anything but a mild nuisance, except these mortals are dangerously close to the Marv hideout on the beach. Hey, what's wrong with them? And I assume you know firsthand how rowdy Randall and his followers are. I couldn't really tell if I couldn't really tell if she pointed remark was supposed to be accusing or sympathetic. Nor Therese, nor Therese though, it probably was safe to assume the former. Therefore, to put things bluntly, I need you to drive these humans away. You are up to the test, I assume. Of course, I get right on it. Fine, I'll take care of them for you. Okay, but why me? I would have asked that question myself. Why her? I mean, she could have choose Marcus or anybody else, but it just has to be me. Good. Be discreet. Feel free to employ whatever means necessary. Just ensure that Rendell Street Urums don't show their faces on the nightly news. Very well. Unless there's further business, I'll leave you to your devices. That's all. Good night, Cerise. Nope. Goodbye. Leaving me to my devices is a bad idea. I say that sometimes. I mean, I probably say that or in another playthrough or something. Okay, but I'll be a little nice here. Good night, Gold. With that, the line clicked off, and my second mission for Cerise came to an end. It seemed like this thing. It seemed like this was going to be my new routine, at least until the war was over. So, far better or worse, I have to settle into it. At the desk clerk's insistence, I changed into a bathrobe and let the staff wash my disgusting clothes. By the time I returned to my room, still switching in fluffy pink cotton, the sun rays were beginning to loom dangerously on the horizon. I was meeting Renda at Sorrento tomorrow, which will presumably be more relaxing than tonight's adventure. When I left the beach house, he sounded eager to see me again, so hopefully I wouldn't be stood up. Crawling under the covers, I crawled up in comforting darkness. Soon, sleep took me away, blocking out the painful sun. The end of another night in Hollywood. Excuse me. Real about a couple of minutes, a few more minutes in, we'll be done soon. The faded wooden sign in front of me looked like a relic from Hollywood's golden age. Santorina, it read in swirl letters. It seemed this was the place. I left the hotel not long ago, where the desk clerk helpfully gave me directions to Harv's bar. Apparently, it was a popular neutral ground for LA's vampires, even the ones who didn't live close to Hollywood. I wasn't really sure what to expect from the place or if I'd be welcome as a new vampire, but since Harv ran it, I hopefully be safe. The bar stepped in. The bar I stepped into was dim, slightly cramped, and a flicker with low conversations. Something about it felt faded, like the sign outside. Oh, you mean it felt dead in there? That what you meant? Maybe it was the peeling movie poster on the walls, or the lonely patrons sitting in the corners, or the glinting light that flickered, of that faltered through the windows. Somehow, it brought me back to a time I couldn't even remember. Gold! Oh, there's my boy right there! A low, a loud, husky, unmistakable voice called out to me from the corner of the bar. Sure enough, there was Randall, sitting at the table and raising his glass to greet me. Randall! Randall! Get over here already. Oh, okay, I'm coming over. Following his bark demand, I approached Randall's table, peering curiously into his glass. The liquid looked like blood, but I caught the scent of alcohol too. Oh yeah, it's from a drunk human. The only way most of us can keep it down. Randall offered an explanation after noticing my gaze, chuckling softly. Free range human, I hope. What? Are they raising humans as cows or something? Yes, I'm a little thirsty. Thanks for asking. I don't think he was asking. Um. Uh. Well, since I've already started to drink human blood a bit, so this would make a little bit more sense. Slow down, kid. I was getting to that. You really don't like to wasting the time, do you? Guess I can appreciate your enthusiasm. With a faint snort, he reached forward to pull out my chair, motioning me to sit. Oh my goodness gracious, and he's a gentleman. My goodness gracious. Wow. I settled down onto the old brittle stool, which lent out a faint squeak of protest. Anyway, spike or regular blood. Not everyone likes to get buzzed, so I won't judge you if you take it easy. Oh my goodness gracious. I would say regular. Got it. Coming right up. He hopped off his seat and strode towards the bar. His huge boots thudded across the tail. Oh my goodness gracious. While I waited for Randall to come back, I glanced over to his side of the table. There, a few napkins were scattered around. He'd been drawing on napkins, pretty skilled drawings too. But all his sketches were dark, even disturbing, blending the grotesque and the beautiful. I leaned in closer to make out the various figures, all of them drawn with thick, intense lines. There was a corpse-like creature with giant insensitive wings, an Arados human in the nude, with hair streaming down their bony shoulders, and a gory crucified finger staring empty into space, his jaw missingly ripped off. Maybe it was my inscribed blood speaking, but I found his pictures horribly memorizing. What did they reflect inside him, I wonder? Hey, hey, get back on your side of the table, kid. Oh, he caught me. Oh, he doesn't look too happy. Randall approached with two glasses in hand, raising a playful accusing brow at me. Had to do something to pass the time while I waited for you. You fetched me late crack flicker or why I always carry a pen around. He sat down one glass in front of me, downing a gulp from his own, and slid back into his seat. I'm gonna uh, give him some compliments. You're incredibly talented, Randall. I love them. Some of your sketches are a little messed up. I'm gonna say this one. Huh? Really? Oh, he smelled! Yeah, I guess an escort gets pretty shocked when the rest of us turned out not to be, what's that word? Palestinians? Jesus, now I'm sounding like one of them. Randall took the napkins and crumpled them into a ball, stuffed it into his back pocket. I could tell he didn't really want to discuss them any further. Maybe it was embarrassing for him, considering his image and reputation. Now, how about a toast to the legendary partner of a starry-eyed newbie and her handsome mentor? Oh, bro, you're more than just handsome, my dude. Okay, I am going to be nice. Oh wait, hold on. Hold on. Wait, I don't see the other one here. Okay, hold on. Not the first time been called starry eye, because you had your head in the clouds, or because your eyes sparkled. Boo! Bad, bad talk, dude. Either way, do you mind clinking our glasses so I can drink already? He wrinkled his hands. He wrinkled his hand glass at me, then jerked his chin towards my own. Both. Oh, okay, okay. I see how it goes then. Okay. What a skillful way to dodge the subject. Cheers. After a toast, Randall, I curiously tasted the dark liquid inside my glass. It was a lot better than a blood pack, though not as delicious as a live human. Of course, it didn't come with any of the predatory sensation that normal feeding did either. Ah, always packs a punch. Good stuff. With a satisfied grunt, Randall set his glass back down on the table. Oh yeah, before I forget, go. Yes, I'll marry you. Last time we talked, you said you trade some dirt on Queen Lich in exchange for my sagely wisdom, didn't you? Cause it's too soon for you to know anything, though. She probably just has you running around to pick up her dry cleaning right now. Okay. So what should I say here? Oh yeah. I would say this one. A dead body, huh? Well, not that strange a thing to find in the city, unless there was something else weird about it. My mind flashed back to the twisted scene I found in the sewers. That disfigured corpse and a strange accompanying note. Calling it weird was something of an understatement. Yeah, I'm just gonna spill all the beans to him. It was one of Sirius' agents, and she looked like the victim of a serial killer. A serial killer going after vampires? Never heard of something like that before. Wonder who could be behind it. He scratched absent-mindedly at his beard, frowning a little. Well, thanks for telling me anyway. I doubt she'll make you do any stuff related to the war anytime soon, especially not while she knows you and I are together. I mean, not to toot my own horn, buddy, but we're not officially together. Yeah, you know, know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, I mean, spending time together, mentorship and crap. Yeah, right. Got it. That wasn't further snip, wasn't it? Yeah, probably right. Nah, I always say exactly what I mean to say. I'm not good at mind games like Mark is, though. So don't read too much into it. Randall glanced down into his glass, running the ice cubes around in a circle. A small, thoughtful crease appeared on his forehead, as if he were considering something carefully. Alright, let's talk about you, kid. What you want to know. With a patient sigh, he returned his gaze up to mine, tilting his head a little to the side. I know it might seem like a nice gig, getting a fancy hotel room in exchange for doing Queen Lich's errands, but the truth is, you're not gonna learn jack crap about yourself like that. I was mulling things over after you left the other night, and well, I think you should spend some more time with me and the clan. You know. Oh, I would definitely love to spend some more time with you, buddy. You know what I'm talking about. I don't really do mentoring in a traditional sense, but if you hang around as long enough, I know you'll learn a lot of things. Oh yeah, as your clansmate. All right, with that. Yep, I'll go with that. They are, sure. I explained to him that you were a cool girl, but I think they're coming around to it. It's not they're not bad types or anything. They just take a while to warm up to folks in situations like yours. For a few seconds, his eyes darted down to his glass, lingering there briefly before returning upward. I'm not saying you'll want to be a part of our family clan or whatever the hell you want to call it. I know it's not for everyone. Dude, it's okay. It's all good, man. I mean, your clan, house clan, and my house clan. I mean, I'm pretty sure we can just work things out like it's okay, all right? It's totally fine. But you can pick up a lot of wisdom from being around people who's different from you, listening to what they have to say, even if you don't always like it or agree with it. And hey, when we're not getting into trouble, We have some pretty killer parties. Let me tell you a cuter party when you're already freaking dead. Good grief, legendary. Wow. This dude, man, I'm telling you. I don't know. Groups are really usually my aren't usually my thing. Ah, that's alright, newbie. No one's gonna force you to talk or expect anything from you except that guy in the hood. And if you want, you can always hide behind me. I'll keep you safe. Yep. And reach out over the table to playfully squeeze my shoulder, letting out a chuckle. Give it a try at least, okay? Alright, for a little while. That's the spirit. One step at a time. Rendell beamed at me, his eyes shining affectionately. Yeah, I got them charms on them. But after a few moments, the smile on his face grew more wistful. He traced a finger along the rows in our table, throwing a brief glance out the window before meeting my gaze again. Oh, don't look so sad, bro. Uh, don't you think this is all funny as hell, Gold? Kind of pathetic too. What do you mean? That's what we want. Yeah, that's usually how life is. Ha, yeah, but that's not what I want. I'm talking about us. Oh yes. See, like I don't already hit that Roman spree for this dude. I'm talking about us. Sitting here talking over drinks, trying to hold on to our humanity by copying what we did in life. But a vampire drinking out of a glass is like a lion eating a hamburger. Okay, hold on. Uh, you don't think we should still pretend we're human? I mean, it just seems like going against what's natural. You know, a beast pretending it's civilized. A wild creature should be hunting its own food, accepting what it is, not acting all human. Oh, excuse me. I'm not saying we should gore people in the streets, but it's pointless to act like something we're not, following rules that keep us from being what we are. You know what I mean. He glanced sharply at me, not bothering to hide the curiosity in his eyes. Oh, okay. I see what you mean, dude. I see what you mean. I would say I'm not sure yet. I see wisdom in both points of views, honestly. Huh. Interesting. Nothing wrong with that, I guess. For now, anyway. But sooner or later, you're going to have to make up your mind. Once you manage to get away from Cerise. He paused, then lifted up his glass to drain the rest of its contents. When it was empty, Rendell clinked it down on the table and leaned forward, lowering his voice a little. Hey, listen, kid. Just between you and me, I gotta say, I appreciate how honest you are. It's a rare breath a breath of fresh air and in between all the freaking politics. Chuckling faintly, he glanced down to his empty glass, then back up into my face. Hell, I couldn't care less what house you came from, because you know you're on what? Well, you're uh gold. Oh my goodness, please don't be no problem. Please don't be no problem. You came by. You should have said something sooner. Oh great. As soon as a delighted voice rung out in the bar, Renda rolled his eyes so hard that I only saw their whites for a second. Uh oh. Oh no, not him. Oh my goodness, not him. The source of his annoyance strolled up soon after, smiling warmly down at me. I'm sorry. I didn't see you come in. Otherwise, I would have made sure you got a special treatment. Huh? You brought a friend? As if only just noticed Randall, half tilted his head towards the other man curiously. There's something I didn't expect. Randall and a charming new arrival to show up together. Oh my goodness, please don't get mad, Randall. Please don't get mad. Please don't get mad. Hold on. Uh, you two know each other, huh? A little. We talk now and then. Back here, back before the war caused this awful divide. Yeah, sure. We were just fast freaking friends. Randall's dismissive response made Hoff glance at him, a wistful sigh leaking from his lips. Well, I didn't mean to interrupt. I'll let the two of you get back to your talk, but go anytime you'd like to come by. I'm always here to listen. Thanks, Have. I'll see you around. Maybe I should take you up on that offer sometime. He brightened up a little at my friendly reply, his eyes shining at me. Stay safe, Gold. I hope I'll see you again soon. After glancing briefly between Rendon and me, half turned and disappeared around the corner, probably heading to check on another customer. Rendell stared after him, narrowing his eyes. I can feel the love in the air. You didn't need to be so rude to him. Oh, I can be so sarcastic if I want to be. Hold on, let me save this. I need to save it. I don't want to make a mistake. I do not want to make a mistake. Let's go here. There we go. Yeah. So, let's say I can feel the love in the air. Yeah, weddings in December. I'll let you figure out who's gonna be wearing the dress. Okay, hold on. Oh, the sarcasm there. Uh, let's beat this. Do this one. Not sure about that, Go. He's one of those guys who will play dumb about something unless you're blunt with him. Oh, so he's one of those type of people. Let's see my stats so far. Okay, I'm more human-like. I'm reserved. I'm okay. So these are my stats. I want to raise this up a bit. So no, no, no. I'm gonna keep it just as it is. Pretty standard Iskra fare. His fingers balled into a fist for a moment, then relaxed, splaying out across the tabletop. Now, what I was saying before, he stuck his pouting nose in. Ah, crap, whatever. Let's swipe stories while I get drunk and you laugh at me from your sober high horse. I'm expecting some crazy stories out of you, so don't disappoint me. Don't get too drunk, Randall. I'm pretty sure I can't carry you home. Just be warned, my stories are pretty boring. Okay. Uh, Not with that attitude. Wouldn't mind seeing you try though. As the night wore on, I found myself nearly forgetting what I'd become and where I was, laughing at Rendell's ridiculous adventures over a drink, relaxing in the bar, enjoying the quiet atmosphere. It almost felt like I was still alive, having a normal night out. I couldn't forget his comment about vampires pointlessly acting like humans. But I had to wonder if he really felt that way. Sure, he occasionally sneered at our charade in the twist of humor at all. When I heard his deep laugh, I saw his relaxed grin, though it made me think maybe a part of him still wanted to be human. Sorry that. Finally, when the sunrise started to loom closer, we emptied our glasses and headed back onto the street. There were still a few light night wanderers roaming around, but it was much quieter than before. Okay, he's not saying the thing. There was a brief, slight awkward pause as we stood on the sidewalk, our comfortable uh, normal atmosphere fading into the night. Thanks for the drinks and the stories. It was really fun. You're an interesting guy, Rendell. I'd like to learn more about you. So, about the compliment you were going to give me earlier, what was I going to say? This. I will go with a say first. I'm going to do that. And then I will go back. Let's do this. You remember that? Yeah, it wasn't gonna be anything special. Just that I like your style, your integrity, your attitude, along with the rest of you. He trailed off, gazing down at me with a slight tilt of his head, as if considering something. You're staying at Hollywood Heights, right? Oh, he's a gent. He's gonna walk me home. How about I walk you there? Make sure you're getting safe. Hey, I enjoy the company. So gentle. Who are you, and what have you done with Randall? Won't you be attacked if I get close? If I get close? It's an Instagram base, isn't it? Sure, I enjoy the company. That's what I like to hear. Clasping his hands behind his back, Randall started walking towards the hotel, slowing his pace until I caught up to his side. Ah, he's a real gentleman. I can't go into the actual place with you since Queen Lich would not be happy to see me around. Unless I was offering to work for her, that is. Ally is what she says, slave is what she means. His lips pulled back into a distasteful grimace. I don't think she had that even charming in her own way. Why do you hate Cerise so much exactly? She'll get what's coming to her. Tyrants always do. Uh, um, I don't think this matter. I gotta ask. Why do you hate her so much? Kid, I really don't want to spend the night ranting about her. Oh, okay. Oh, alright. Ceres, she gets her power the little from the little doormats who are happy enough to be abused and told what to do, as long as they don't have to think. His voice steadily fell from its normal loud, confident pitch to a low monotone. I couldn't tell if he was hiding his anger, seeking into gloominess, or something else entirely. I guess I'll see for myself sooner or later. I, if you say so, you're right. It's messed up. Mm-hmm. So, ending our conversation, we continue our walk in silence. The sound of distant sirens muffled traffic, and even our own footsteps became deafening. I wasn't used to Renda being so quiet. He seemed to be brooding over our conversation, but his irritation didn't make him move away. In fact, he stayed close to my side, a protective half step or so behind me. By the time we arrive at the hotel, however, his dark mood has started to subside. Would have been happy if I never had to see this place again. What again? Where you been here before? He's been there before. Okay. With his eyes roaming up to the bombastic Hollywood Heights sign, Randall let out a grunt of distaste. Ah, whatever. Hey, more importantly, thanks for coming out with me tonight, Gold. Why don't you come over to the beach again this week? Hang out with me in the group. I give you my number, though if you call from the hotel, watch what you say. Phone's probably tapped. I love to. It's a it's a it is a BYOB. I have no idea what that is. Keep inviting me, and I might just become a permanent guest. We'll see. My vampire schedule is becoming pretty busy. What is a BYOB? Excuse me. Maybe I should kind of check in on that. Okay. I'm gonna save this. I'm gonna save it here. And then I'll say this. And is that supposed to be a bad thing? Oh, I think I made the right choice. I believe I made the right choice. Randall let out one of his deep, husky laughs, the usual playfulness returning to his voice. Then, pulling out a pen from his pocket, he tore the corner of a napkin he stuffed in there earlier and scrambled out a phone number. There, give me a call whenever you need me, and hell, even if you don't. Thanks, I'm sure I will sooner or later. So, all the time? Got it. If you don't pick up on the first ring, I'm filing for divorce. Hopefully that's like a joke. Okay, hold on, I'll do this. Jesus, those are harsh terms. Well, you can have the kids, but I'm taking a dog. Alright, go on, get inside, kid. I'll be seeing you around. Wave at him. Night, Rendell. I'm gonna blow you a kiss, bro. You deserve it. Haha, I got him. I headed for the hotel entrance and was about to step into the revolving doors when I threw one last glance over my shoulder. Rendell had turned away, but someone was approaching him. A man in a slick suit, Surrey's agents. Rendell stood still, staring at the other man, stiffing like an animal about to fight for his territory. Uh, let's save this. Oh yeah, let's check my stats right quick. Okay. I think my human light just kind of went down. I want to hide to see what's being said. Curiosity slapped me across the face, and I had to respond to it. Slipping behind the wall, I peered around the corner at the two men straining my ears. The hell, what? Merely reminding you. Even with my sharpened sense of hearing, I couldn't make out every word. Till Miss Lockett, some other lump D, no need behavior. You are the control. She. Ouch. Hold on. And Honest Go herself appreciated. There was. Hold on. There was an extended pause for a time. I couldn't hear anything at all. With a loud grunt of disgust, Rendell turned on his heels, kicking the asphalt as he stalked away. The escort vampire watched him for a short time, but before long left to enter the hotel. I missed most of the conversation, but I heard my name mentioned. Was Cerise trying to use me as some kind of leverage? Whatever the case was, it gave me an uneasy feeling. I waited a few minutes just to be safe, then slipped inside the hotel. Luckily, the escort from before was nowhere to be seen. By the time I reached my room, I felt exhausted, like I run for like I run 4 marathons in an hour. Maybe the hint of sunlight creeping up on the horizon was already draining my energy. I settled down in the darkness to reflect on the last important thoughts drifting through my head, or through my mind. Rendell, Cerise, and the conflict that was slowly brewing under the surface. There wasn't much I can do now, but having a mentor in the opposing faction probably meant trouble in the future. Still, I decided to take Rendell up on his offer and visit him in the next few days. After our long talk tonight, I felt like I still wasn't sure what make of him. Oh yeah, I definitely got a crush on him. I really like Rendell, and I was starting to realize that it wasn't just as a friend. Judging from his light flirting, it might have been mutual, but I wasn't sure. What if he acted like that with everyone? At last, I let my eyes drift close. Okay, I'm gonna save it here. I'm gonna save it here, and then I'm gonna go to menu. Okay, that was all for today. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. So now we kind of spied of what was going on. We still don't know the exact story why Rendell hates Cerise so much. Excuse me. And there's a possible serial killer out there killing vampires, and it's best to lay low at all costs. Mark is, on the other hand, he wants to make allies. I can see that, but it's always still good to keep a low profile. But anyways, that would have to be for the next video. Thank you guys for watching, for tuning in. I appreciate you guys. So, oh boy, my throat. I appreciate you guys so much. Good night. Stay blessed. Stay golden. I love you all. And take care. Uh-oh. Where is it? Oh, wait. Oh, wait. I don't see it. Oh, there it is.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper.
Anxiety, filling up every space, no privacy. And silently, it could build and build until you finally see, whoa, it's taking over, damn no closure, moving closer. No exposure, I just wanna be a loner. Some can't stay sober, looking over all their shoulders, like moving boulders just to get out of the home. It sucks, I've had enough. I don't wanna feel the stuck under the rug, all my problems that I shove.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper.
I've been feeling weird, I can't seem to focus good enough. Nothing's really clear, sometimes it could be a little tough. I just need to feel like the end's in sight for me, but let's be really real, anxiety can foggy all this stuff. I've been feeling weird, I can't seem to focus good enough. Nothing's really clear, sometimes it could be a little tough. I just need to feel like the end's in sight for me, but let's be really real, anxiety can foggy all this stuff. It sucks when you finally feel like giving up. Oh God, no luck, everything feels like you're sticky stuck. I'm lost, handcuffed to the bed where I sleep, don't get. Can't stop, unplug, feeling overwhelmed, I think I've had enough. Gotta find a way to get some energy.